accessories. He may never play in the NFL, but he'll always have a spot at Strickland Propane.
And they'd be able to acquire Hill because of the rules about injured players. They'll be able to shelf him, Hayward, and acquire Hill if it were to come to that.
I also heard for the Celtics that they're talking about chasing the first-round pick in Marcus Smart talks to flip it in a deal for either Lou Williams or Tyreke Evans.
Where did Tyreke Evans come from in these damn talks? Like, he's out there like LeVar Ball. I'm good. I'm great. I can beat Jordan.
Well, they want yet another first-rounder so they can just get all of the draft picks, I guess.
At this point, it'd be smart to just like go to OKC and be like, which of these guys you want to get rid of? We'll take Russ. We'll take Paul George. We'll take Carmelo. Your choice. Just give us one of them.
Yeah. And Woj reported that Boston, Denver, Philly, and Miami were engaged in talks for Tyreke Evans. He's a hot commodity.
Why?
He's been
Why?
playing well this season.
Okay, that's great.
I can vouch. I picked him up on my fantasy league.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Whoever gets your points.
He'd be a lovely backup point guard to have for I think most of those teams, or even a starter for some of them. And the Grizzlies, I think, are in full tank mode at this point, so they're gonna get what they can.
Memphis is a crap hole, so I mean, I'd be willing. I'd be real happy to get the hell out of Memphis.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're just trying to get something back from him because they know he's not going to stick around. Which
is smart. But, like, if I'm the Celtics and I can wait on Tyreke Evans, I'm not giving up Marcus Smart for Tyreke Evans.
Well, it would be for Tyreke and a first-round pick from the Grizzlies, which is going to be pretty high. So that gives them a whole lot of capital that they can
why don't
keep trading.
Why don't the Knicks...
Ainge now has my full confidence that he's going to do something great with whatever trade talks he's in. So if he was accumulating all these picks, then I think he's got a plan for it. As much as I hate it, because I hate the Celtics, he has proven that he is extremely effective at trading. He bends other teams over the barrel and shows them the 50 states.
Here, I have an idea. How about the Knicks offer, we'll say Billy Hernangomez and a first-round pick for Marcus Smart. I would do that in a heartbeat. Billy's not playing. It's a waste of a roster spot. Ooh. What are you thinking?
There's your boy Beasley passing to the ref.
God, come on, Bees. What's wrong with you? Let's hit that ref in the dome.
Shoot it, ref.
Maybe that ref's name was Tucker.
Yeah. And a pass to Tucker.
So now let's talk about the Knicks again. What should the Knicks do with Kyle O'Quinn, Willie Hernangomez, and Courtney Lee? Like, should you just be like, here, all three, give us something?
No, I think at most you trade two of them. I was thinking about it, and I think all three are tradable, assuming you can get good return. I don't love, Cantor and Hernangomez being the only centers, since they, neither of them really play defense.
But then, really,
I could live with it if they get a good return.
Really quickly, though, Dan Beebe had a good point. What centers in the NBA play defense? What power forwards in the NBA play defense?
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green doesn't play defense. He just wants to beat you up.
He plays great defense.
Because he wants to beat you up.
that's the
He's not
mentality
interested in
of
playing
defenders.
defense. He's interested in beating you up. And if it happens to mean that he has to play defense, he's gonna damn well do it.
No, I think there's still a lot of centers that play defense because it's the position you need the most defense on. They need to be able to give good rotation help. They need to be able to, come into the center and block when someone gets beat.
I'd rather have good defensive guards, honestly, because with a lot of teams that you play now, the way people play in the NBA, I want someone that can defend the perimeter. The threes, especially when you play against teams like Houston and I almost said Kansas State. Why Kansas State? Golden State. Even the Cavaliers, when they got Kyle Korver on the court, you need to defend the three.
Mm-hmm.
True. I don't know. I think then you just get beat, down low. You need at least one player that can do the dirty stuff, and that's not really going to be KP. He's going to get the blocks, but
that pisses me off. You're 7 feet 3 inches tall. Why are you being backed down by someone who's shorter than 6 feet?
Another turnover.
missed dunk by the
Yes.
missed dunk on a
The Knicks were like,
opportunity.
The Knicks were like, we'll let him have it. It's 2 points. But he missed the dunk.
Mm.
That wasn't Cantor's fault. It was out of his reach.
Yeah.
There we go. Dougie McBuckets. Oh!
He missed.
He was fouled,
though.
How do you miss a dunk?
But
you
yeah.
are 6 feet 5 inches tall, my friend.
I don't know. I personally want a center that's more defensively minded.
Well, they have one.
We need a down low type guy, especially when we've got KP stretched out taking threes on offense. So that's why I wouldn't want Cantor and Willie necessarily, unless the return is good, and then you can build off of that. Because this is not a team that next year is going to be a contender. This is a team that you build for the 2019-2020 season.
I mean, they have players that are willing to play defense. The problem is it's not the right players. Courtney Lee plays defense occasionally. KP gets blocks. Your best defenders are Kyle O'Quinn and Lance Thomas. And I do not want to see Lance Thomas on the floor.
He'd have to be if your two centers are that bad at defense. He'd have to get some more minutes, especially situationally when you're trying to hold on to a tight lead.
Right. No, if you're trying to hold on to a lead, I'm perfectly fine with I'm perfectly fine with Lance Thomas being on the floor. But when you're down like the Knicks are all the time, I don't want him anywhere near the court. He puts up way too many threes that are terrible shots.
Right.
To quote our best friend LeVar Ball, stay in your lane. But no, I think I like Courtney Lee a lot. But if Courtney Lee is the catalyst in a trade to get someone decent or someone good, I'd be more than willing to suck up a couple tears and let him go. But I've heard a couple of things, and you and I were actually kind of talking about this. The Knicks, and it's funny that you had said you have this person that you were speaking to who's delusional, thinking the Knicks can get Kawhi Leonard very easily. A lot of people seem to think that they can get Kawhi for not much, and I don't understand that. If I'm the Spurs, if the Knicks call and they're like, hey, we're interested in Kawhi Leonard, I would say, all right, you got two options. One, give us KP and a pick. Two, give us 3 straight first-round picks. Your choice. You want Kawhi, give us KP and a first-round pick, or 3 straight first-round picks. Your choice.
Yeah,
I'm
don't know.
tempted to think about the 3 first-round picks.
I don't like that idea at all.
No, but
that's what the Knicks have done in the past, and it has not worked at all for them.
That's what I would demand if I were the Spurs, though.
Yeah, I don't think the Knicks should pay that, though.
No. What if it's Ntilikina in a first?
I would do that.
I would
do that in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
Sorry,
that's
Frank.
Kawhi Leonard.
Goodbye.
That's not even a question.
No.
Hawks have informed Marco Bellinelli that he is on course to be traded by Thursday's deadline. They have multiple teams interested.
Okay. Like, are we supposed to care about Marco Bellinelli?
I don't know. Hawks are in full tank mode, so be interesting to see.
They're not, though.
what
They're in the same
getting.
situation as the Knicks. They just flat out suck.
No, they're number one in the league to get the top pick right now.
I don't think they're tanking. I think they're just that bad.
Oh yeah,
I think they just suck at the game of basketball.
yeah. But to be fair to the Knicks, as you know, as much as we're talking about how bad they are, they're still better than they were last season. They've already won more games.
As soon as Carmelo Anthony was out of the picture, we knew they were better than they were last season.
Yeah.
True. But, everyone seems to be super upset with what's going on with the Knicks. I think this is kind of par for the course. I'm not that surprised. They started off really hot.
That's the reason I'm so upset with the Knicks. Is because
unsustainable.
But I don't think it was as unsustainable as people think. They put in effort. They tried. Even on defense. From the beginning of the season to now, it literally looks like they're just like,
Well, they had
I just want to.
they had a ton of home games, and they've been way better at home. Dang, KP has like 4 blocks this game already.
But
They had a ton of games at home, and then they lost Hardaway for a while.
Woo! Deep 3 for KP.
To injury, and now they've got a ton of away games to finish out the season. So,
I mean, it's not even that. Like, I think part of the problem is
Jared Jack's old, and he had legs to start the season too, and now the wheels have fallen off because he's ancient. So,
where is the fire that they had earlier this season? Where is the passion from Cantor? Where is the I get KP said he's tired, but where is the effort on defense from any person on the court, even at home? It's just not there. They just literally don't care about playing defense. And I'm wondering if that is a sign that they just need a complete overhaul of everyone on the team because they're tainted by Carmelo Anthony's absolute lack of care.
You can't call it. You can't blame that on Melo anymore, though.
But that was his attitude, though.
Yeah, but now he's been gone for.
He's been gone
the
for
entire
50.
season.
Yeah, he's been gone for 50-some games. But that attitude doesn't leave when you don't have someone else coming into the locker room with a work ethic.
True.
I don't know. I think a lot of these young guys are hungry, but they just need more chances to play.
That was a foul,
Yeah, it's definitely a foul.
but they didn't call it. Are the Bucks the Patriots?
But Hornacek's still trying to win as many games as he can and not letting the young guys develop. And I think that's really just shooting the Knicks in the foot because, yeah, you might win 1 or 2 more games with Jack over Ntilikina, but
I don't think you would.
That's not great for, your future.
I don't think you would. At this point, I'd rather have KP bring the ball up the court than Jarrett Jack. Let him play point guard. But no, it's just the effort. I don't see the effort that we saw in the beginning, and that is what is most discouraging to me. If they lost, but they were in it and they tried hard every game, I could accept that. But the fact that they've resigned to the Knicks of old of take a shot, miss it, but they're falling back because they don't want to get down and fight for a rebound. That's what pisses me off.
Well, how much of that is on coaching?
A lot. And that's why
they still have Rambis as the defensive coach, so don't expect the defense to get any better.
I want a complete overhaul right now of the coaching staff. Let Steve Mills try his hand at coaching for half a season. You know what I mean?
And, this annoys me too because Frank gets pulled with 0 leeway. How are you going to develop his confidence when you pull him right away if he makes a tiny mistake? then Jarrett Jack can come in and make 18 turnovers and not get pulled.
I think Chris Canty said it best. The way that you get Frank Ntilikina